name is Jeffrey Kawashi and I have red hair and you are watching Game News. Is that a plane? Is that a man? Is that a female? Oh no, it's woke. I'm sorry. So there is a huge shift in video games in these last few weeks, as we can see. Okay, like Soul Reaver, this weird statue thing you can see right now, changing into a proper female structure like this. Yeah, they make it like, oh, you know what? Trump won. Let's just go back to normal. Okay, yep, we're going to go back to what it's supposed to be, how male and female scientifically supposed to be, and yeah. So this is female, by the way. Look at this structure, you know, stuff like that, and Stellar Blade goes all out, like, you know, just showing you the beauty of a female, like female body or a female like beauty or something like that. It's like it's like a whole Maxim model show. It's just great. It's just with light being shed to people these days, right? Things that people have not considered of, like what has been missing and what's wrong with their entertainment these past few years is really getting obvious and more obvious to more of the people. Like, you will see like, oh shit, look at Arcane. Last time when you see the first season, I don't think that's as much people or even any people we actually will like bring up something like this. Yeah, what happened to Vi? Why is she looks like a man? And why does she have dicks? I'm sorry, maybe she do, maybe she don't. I don't really know. Okay, it's redhead. Hard to say. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but you know, just saying, because it's Vi. Vi, if you try to bend the one of the V into like it become D, you know, that's what it is. Like, you know, like, I'm sorry, that looks like a bit different than D, huh? Well, anyway, so people were like, what happened to Vi? And it has more questions and there's more question. What happened to video games? Like back in the day, we have video games that from Western that look like this. This is cool, X. Ooh. And nowadays it look like this. Yep, it's a game. It's a new game that is going to be released next year. Put that in mind. That is a I don't know who's that gonna appeal to, but I think Satan in hell might even reject it as well. So you will need somebody as good as Zeus, who were willing to just rail anybody. Will probably do that. So you probably need Zeus for this. I don't know what the hell that is. What the hell is that? Please tell me, somebody. So if you guys didn't know, the game is called Avo, and it has built up a lot of problems with one of the creative director or something making up weird drama out on Twitter, and then, you know, saying a lot of dumb shit. So what people do is, yeah, they reject the game. Yay, we did it, boys. It's a non-binary. Yay. Meanwhile, if you guys are so brave enough to make games like Stellar Blade, and this is what's gonna happen. Look at them, so happy, taking pictures together. Yay, celebrating success. Just like at the side, you know, like, you know, there's like another room and there's like ton of money, like millions of money was like calculated by game science because of Black Myth Wukong's success. They're just making money. Meanwhile, you guys are like, oh shit, you guys are stupid. You guys are rotten brain set incels and shit. And, you know, stupid. because they can't really think of what to say next. So that's just what's gonna keep repeating. Meanwhile, and then oh, our monkey boy did very good. Yeah, they did. Our monkey boy did good. It could be the game of the year again. Oh shit. It doesn't matter, man. Our game is far too good. I told you. All we gotta do is just copy Soulslike. That's it. Make a game to Soulslike. It's gonna be game of the year. People love Elden Ring. What do you think? And then like, next up we have Ubisoft cases or news or whatever you like to call it. It is a mess, a huge mess. Remember back in the day when Ubisoft said, do not feel comfortable owning your game? Well, now people are saying back to Ubisoft, do not feel comfortable owning or having a job. And it was like, why? Because of this flop, drop, I don't know what kind of cop are they? It's a huge mess. Okay, dropping so badly. Everything started with a lot of bad choices and bad choices and bad choices. And for me, I didn't really dig too deep back in the past, but for me, what I can see was actually this year when Assassin's Creed Shadow releases the very first trailer. Oh, that trailer make a huge mess. Everybody didn't like it. Everybody hated it. So that's why I think people are starting to put Ubisoft under the radar. Yeah, they're trying to look closely to like Ubisoft, and everybody's like, are you doing weird things? Yeah, they are doing weird things. Apparently, Star Wars Outlaw appeared after that, and people didn't like it as well. It is so bad. It's a massive failure. It fails so bad that they tried to release the game on Steam as well, and it did not work as well because people are just not playing the game. The reputation has already been destroyed. Ubisoft themselves are not really like doing a good step from like trying to be something that is like trying to be a developer that is trying to sell games for gamers, but they're just trying to like just virtual signaling something with the video games and stuff. So they decided to delay Assassin's Creed Shadow to next year around February 20. I think it's 29 or 25th or something like that, right? So they delayed the game to next year instead of like they're supposed to release the game this year. They released the game to they delayed the game to next year, and now people stopped talking about it for a while, but there's still a lot of news from Ubisoft because people are already putting them onto their radar. So the next thing that happened that we actually heard is that they held hostage on gamers' video games. So there is a game where you buy the base game, you play the base game. I think the game is called Avatar or something like that. And then you buy the base game, you play the base game, and then they release up a DLC. And you can trigger the DLC with your base game, and you triggered the DLC, and now you didn't buy the DLC, but you have triggered the game. You cannot leave the game away. Like you cannot just like, when you start the game again, if you're prompted out, you have not installed the DLC, therefore you cannot play the game. And they held your game hostage because now you are forced to buy the DLC in order to play your game, which you could just be like, hey, I just want to play the base game, I don't really care about the DLC, but just let me play my base game again. But that's what they do, which is kind of a bad step again. They keep making bad choices, and this is one of them as well. So with all these bad choices, what happened? Even XDefiant, which is one of their live series games that is ongoing till probably a few more months later, I guess, which is like they used to say it's a COD killer, which is like a Call of Duty killer, which apparently it's not, because they decided to shut down XDefiant. Yeah, well, as people said, again, do not feel comfortable having a job. It is very sad to see what happened to Ubisoft, and just because of some sort of delusional mindset, I would say, because Ubisoft used to be one of the company, when I turn on Ubisoft, Ubisoft, right? We know that this is quality. This is a game where I can sit down, relax, and enjoy. I was turning on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I was having a slice of pizza at another side of my hand, just grabbing the pizza and then using my chin to like move on the up down button for the new game, continue or whatnot. I was choosing that and then click it, just playing it in that kind of way. I was having a blast, a good time. The trilogy, Black Flag, so many good games from Ubisoft. Not only those, even back in the day, Rayman. It's sad to see what they turn out to be, just because they are getting very stubborn and they really just, well, on the moment when they make 2B looks like this, I already know things are gonna get over. Now they even have rumors where they're gonna get privatized. The company's gonna get privatized or something like that. I'm not pretty sure what's gonna happen, but it's all just like, bad choices brings bad results. That's just what it is. Stop with all that. That's not making money. It's pretty sure DEI does not make money. Just stop being woke. Bring back the old school. Make back games like South Park. Like, they probably South Park or even made South Park. I'm not even pretty sure, but South Park was Ubisoft. There's a name on that. It's just... Ubisoft. It's just sad. Well, my name is Jeff Fukuwashi and you have watched Game News. Tell me what you think on all this down in the comment section, okay? See you guys again next time. Thank you.